this is one thing you can do. Who here has planted tomato seeds? A few people planted tomato seeds. Who here has seen some tomato seeds germinate in 5 to 7 days and some tomato seeds germinate in 10 to 14 days? Mm-hmm. Like a few come up and then a week later the rest come up. The rest are the runts. You should dispose of them. Give them to your friends. If you're in a community garden and there's a little bit of competitiveness, here, I've got some tomato seeds for you. There's this thing, yield potential. I'll just draw a quick picture here. A friend of mine did this project in, I think it was Pennsylvania, with a farmer he was working with. And this is not this entire picture, but enough of it. He did a job with eggplant. In one bed, they did their normal spacing, 2 rows in a bed, 18 inches on center. In the next bed, they did 1 row in the bed, 18 inches on center. And the next bed, they did 1 row, 36 inches on center. So there's 4 times as many eggplants in this bed as there are in this bed. The yield in this bed was X, whatever it was, in the bed. Not the plant, the bed. The yield in this bed was 2X. The yield in this bed was 4X. This is entirely counter to a lot of people's intuitions. But my understanding is that the plant has its inherentness. And if you don't give it the space, it can't manifest itself. I've seen people grow kale, 5 rows of kale in a 4-foot bed. Anybody ever seen that? Not that anybody's done that? And like the poor little kale plants, they're like this, right? And they get these little leaves. They're like, we're just way too tight. I keep my brassicas 3 feet on center. 3 feet. And then they've got space. 2.5 at least. Tomato plants, I have a 4-foot wide bed, and I have 1 plant every 4 to 5 feet. That's how I get my tomatoes to go all year long. People do the tomato plants 18 inches on center. They do 2 beds. They do 2 rows in a bed. They tie them. They prune them. Right? I don't prune my plants. I don't tie my plants. I plant them. I mulch them, and then I come in and pick them. There's no work involved. So my understanding is, if you get the vigorous plants and you give them more space, you actually end up yielding more production per unit space.